Hi, and welcome back to the Jack and Bekah podcast. I'm Jack.
And I'm Bekah.
And today, we're super excited because we are having our winter wrap-up.
We already did a fall one, and so we wanted to do another one for winter.
So, how was your Christmas?
It was good. It was better than last year because, everybody had COVID, and so it was, nice to not have COVID.
No, I 100% get that. This Christmas was really good. Also, Christmas break was really fun, too. What did you do over Christmas break?
I just chilled. I went, ice skating. I went to level 99, which was really fun. It's, weird.
I've always wanted to try that. What is that like?
It was fun. I feel like it's, definitely, a smaller group, type of thing.
Okay.
But, yeah, it was fun. It's also, weird, thinking back to, Christmas, because it was, so long ago now. It's weird.
Yeah, so what was that, 3 months ago at this point?
Yeah.
Yeah, almost
Weird.
2 months. Yeah, Christmas was good. What did you do for your New Year's?
I don't really remember. I went to my friend's house, and I think we just, hung out. So,
Yeah, I had some friends over, so I had a friend over, so that was fun. Yeah, that was really good. So we also had winter sports.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about those.
There was basketball, hockey,
track,
cheer, winter
cheer, and they used to have wrestling, but I don't think they have wrestling anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. How we both did winter track. How would you rate this season?
Probably a 4 out of 10.
A 4 out of 10?
Yeah.
Why?
It wasn't. I don't know. It was just not great, but it was not bad either.
Yeah, I liked winter track. I was injured, and so it was tough for me to come back from that. But winter track, I like winter track. I like hanging out. One of my favorite days is when we had weight room, and
weight room was fun.
We would get to go lift in the weight room, and it was all the groups would come together, so it was more fun because there were more people. But yeah, winter track was a ton of fun.
Yeah, winter track was also, it was it wasn't as good for me because I was so busy.
Yeah.
It was very I was so tired because I was also really scheduled and stuff with Carrie.
Yes.
So
Carrie, going into that, we just performed that. I
Yeah.
was stage manager. Bekah, what were you again?
I was Carrie.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
She was Carrie. What was your overall thoughts on that, and how that went?
I was pretty happy with how it went. I definitely find myself oh my gosh, I messed up. But everyone's been saying that it was really good, so yeah.
How was your perspective changed on the show from when you first found out it was Carrie to now it all being done? When you first found out it was Carrie, a horror.
Well, at first I thought it was cool that it was horror, but I didn't love the musical that much.
Yeah.
But I just I kind of liked it a lot more after once we started doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was your favorite part of it? The whole aspect.
Probably the cast. It was a nice cast and crew.
Yeah.
Crew. Yeah. Everyone was really nice, and we all got along really well. So.
Yeah. What was your favorite song?
Probably. Well, this one wasn't even mine, but I really liked Gregory's song, "When There's No One." That one was really good.
Yeah, I had my two favorite songs were Carrie. I liked the part, and then I liked that because you sung that, and she sung it really well. In case anyone was wondering, and then I also liked the Destruction. Because Bekah had a really high note in the Destruction, and that was so cool.
Thank you. Yeah, it was fun. And you were crew.
I was crew,
yes.
Yep.
Stage manager, left or right stage?
I was technically, I was deck captain, but I was co-stage managers with Molly Joyce. You may have heard of her.
No, not really.
No, no, she's a stage crew.
Yeah.
So she's great. But she was calling the show. But actually, during the Destruction, I got to go on stage with you.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you were the one who dumped all the blood on me.
Yes. If you're wondering why she was all bloody, it was this guy. So yeah, that was really fun. Also, after the blood, I got to mop it up, so it was really good. No, but the cast did a really good job. Everyone put in a lot of effort, and I think that was really cool.
It was really fun.
There was a lot of different people that had, like, never done it before, which is so cool. So, like, I feel like the cast environment was really good as well.
Yeah.
So that was cool to ski.
Yeah.
I mean, but speaking of skiing this winter, we're just like great transitions. Skiing this winter was great. I'm a skier. Bekah skied for like one of the first times this winter.
I actually didn't because we ended up, it got canceled because there's something wrong with how I signed up. And so then we said we were going to go back, and then we never went back.
Oh, well, I tried.
I wanted to ski.
I tried.
So, yeah.
But I skied this winter.
Yes, you did.
That was a lot of fun. I skied just this weekend. I had my last ski weekend, and that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I skied at quite a few different mountains this year. And the snow was okay, but like this weekend the snow was really good. So it was.
I
nice
feel
to
like
go.
it like hasn't snowed like at all. Like it's been
Yeah.
there's been like so like little snow. It's been annoying.
Yeah.
Cause like obviously the sooner we get out, like the better. But like also I feel like we have to have like 1 or 2 like snow days. Like
I know.
there's been so many times where it's like, oh my gosh, it's gonna be a snowstorm tonight, and then all the snow is gone by the morning.
I know.
That was
I want
annoying.
a snow day so bad.
I know.
I feel like we should have had like at least 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Especially through March. March is a long month, and I feel like we could have used a snow day.
Yeah. For sure.
But
Also, I keep on making fun of like all my senior friends because they were bragging about how they don't have to make up snow days, but there's no snow days that they have to make up.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So yeah, definitely not enough snow.
Yeah.
But moving into February vacation, what did you do February vacation?
I went to New York.
Wow.
For like 2 nights.
What did you do?
We didn't do a whole lot. We went to the New York Public Library. There was some cool stuff in there. And me and my friend, we saw this like, okay, so we're at, I think it was called Bryant Park, and there's like so many people with like professional like cameras, like all surrounding like one like thing, and like we don't know what like they're like taking pictures of.
Photographers?
Yeah, like professional photographers, like really long, like this long, like kind of camera, and they like, and so we were like, what are they like photographing? And this lady's like, and there's this one lady that's like, oh yeah, it's a woodcock, and
Wait, what?
we're like, what is that? And it's like, it's a bird, and it's like, and we look up the bird later, and it's like a common bird. It's just like, it's a woodcock, and it's like, it does like this like dance. We'll have to like insert a video or something.
Okay.
But yeah, it was really funny because there was like we were talking to these people, and they were saying that there was like, like that they like drove like 2 hours to photographer to photograph this bird. Yeah.
To photograph the woodcock?
Yes.
Okay.
It was really funny.
Yeah.
So that was definitely the
that's
highlight.
Strange, yeah. Yeah, February vacation for me. I went skiing, which was good. The snow wasn't great, but I was in New Hampshire and that was fun. And then we had Carrie rehearsals.
Yeah.
Because I was backstage, and she was singing on stage. Because if we didn't mention, she was Carrie, and she was Carrie, and that was really good.
And we also, Outer Banks came out, and me and Jack did a watch party, and then I almost broke his nose.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because we're doing a TikTok trend where if you don't know the song, you get your head hit with a pillow, and I put my head against the table, and then Bekah smacked my head, and my head collided with the table.
And then it started like immediately bleeding.
Yep. So that was rough. That was definitely a tough time over February break. But otherwise, February break was fun. Outer Banks I liked the season.
I thought it was like,
I had no complaints.
I thought it was more boring than the other seasons. Like there was not a whole bunch that went on, but like there were definitely like good episodes. And
Yeah,
stuff.
like I had
Like it wasn't bad.
like I think with like the storyline they're like stuck with now, which is like treasure hunting and then like basically like just like love within the group at this point.
Yeah.
It's like they did well like with what they're supposed to do at this point. I wouldn't be mad if they didn't do another season, just because like I don't want it to get to a point where it's like bad. It's like still good. I enjoy watching it. Like I don't want it to be bad at some point, but it was fine. But just recently, over winter break, the semester switched.
Yeah.
So what classes did you have semester 1 that you no longer have, and what are your new classes?
So I used to have, I think the only one that switched for me was gym. It switched from gym to study.
Oh, did you like gym?
Yeah.
You did?
Gym was an interesting class for sure, yeah. It was fun. I do miss it though because it was like the most interactive class I had, and it's like it was a small class and like we were all friends.
Yeah.
And so it was fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely miss that class sometimes.
Yeah.
What about you? We have a study together now.
So my third period class, it used to be I forget what it was.
Was it the Holocaust class?
Yes, it was Holocaust and Human Behavior. And that was a good class. But then I switched to a study with Bekah.
Yeah.
So we hang out every day. And she loves that so much more now because now we're all hanging out together.
Yeah.
And then my sixth period went from a study to a yoga class, which is good. I had no complaints. But now we're talking about next year because we're in the time period in school right now in AHS where we are talking about things that are moving forward. Seniors are graduating. They're talking about picking schools. So now we are as underclassmen, and she'll be a junior next year. I'll be a senior next year. We're talking about course selections.
Yeah.
What are some of the courses you're looking at next year?
There's like so many.
I'm confused. I have no idea what to do.
I know. It's like there's so many that I want to do, and I'm also kind of trying to like match my like schedule up with my friend because we want the same classes.
Yeah.
So I want to do the cooking class like so bad.
Oh, okay.
And then I want to do child development and CPR, and I want to do the Holocaust class.
Yeah.
And then chorus, I think. And then I think I'm going to drop Spanish, probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Spanish is not everyone's thing. I'm taking Spanish again next year, so I'll have 4 years of Spanish in high school.
Yeah.
But then I might take chorus next year because I'm interested in that because I've never taken that. I've applied for it I think every year just for fun because Bekah's in that class and we would have so much fun together. So that's why I want to take that class. And then on top of that, what are some other classes that AHS offers that I'm interested in taking? Life 101 I think is offered for seniors, so that would be interesting. But then next year for like academic classes, I'm taking, I'm hoping to take AP Psych, AP Stats, AP Lit, and AP Environmental. But I think a lot of those classes only run once per day. So like sometimes like the schedule doesn't work that way, so I'm nervous I won't get chorus because of that.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. We will see. I'm excited. Now, looking forward to spring, we have some upcoming spring sports that we are so excited about.
Yeah, they've already started.
Yep, they started Monday.
Lacrosse started. Track started. What else is there? Baseball.
Ultimate Frisbee.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a fun one.
That is a fun one. We both do track, and we're excited about that.
So excited.
Bekah is running the 400 this year, which is a big step up from the 100 and the 200 and the 55, but she's excited.
I didn't do the 55.
She did the 300. Did you like the 300?
I loved it. It was great.
She's a track star. She's a track star. So we do track. We're excited about that. But yeah, I'm super excited about upcoming spring sports. But Bekah got some exciting news the other day. Can we just have a quick drum roll, please?
Jack.
Bekah got really good news. Bekah is officially going to the Taylor Swift concert in May. She got tickets.
I'm excited.
She was super dramatic about it in the winter because she actually had multiple days where she was crying because she didn't get tickets. So we were super excited for her because if it came May and she didn't have tickets, she would be crying. So, but she has tickets, so now she's crying happy tears.
I'm going 2 days before my birthday, so my 16th birthday. So that's fun.
Wow, sweet 16.
But yeah, I feel bad for people
who don't have tickets.
Yeah, I feel bad because it's like
she was one of those people.
Yeah.
Yeah, she felt the hurt. So, now, going forward, we're going to have some trivia, which we're super excited about. Bekah's going to ask me some winter trivia, and I'm going to ask her some spring trivia as we're changing the season. So we're excited about that.
I think you might have a few more trivia questions than I do.
Because Bekah is just sometimes not always prepared. So.
Okay, Jack. Name 3 popular winter sports.
Skiing. So is this like in the school? Because there's like basketball. That's a winter sport.
Yeah, just
basketball,
3 winter sports that are popular.
Basketball, hockey.
Okay. What country has a town that gets no sunlight during the polar night?
I'm gonna say. I'm gonna guess northern Norway.
No way! How'd you get that? Okay. Where do you see the northern lights the best?
Above the Arctic Circle? Is that a guess?
Like, yeah, like the auroral zone.
Aurora?
Or like polar regions. No.
Polar region, okay. Nice. So I typed on a separate document, so Bekah actually does know the answers to these. But these are spring ones. So, Bekah, as the northern hemisphere enters spring, what season is the southern hemisphere entering?
Fall.
Good job. Okay. Name 3 holidays that happen in the spring.
Easter, Mother's Day. Father's Day? Is that in the spring?
I'll give it to you. I said, is St. Paddy's Day in the spring? I don't think technically. I think technically it falls in the winter. But then Earth Day too.
Oh, right.
Do you hate the Earth?
Nope.
No? Okay.
Do you?
No, I love the Earth.
That's good.
What bird is often associated with spring in North America?
Bluebird.
Nope. Robin.
Oh.
Why do many people's allergies get worse in the spring?
Because of pollen.
Yep. Increase of pollen from flowers. In the southern hemisphere, what month marks the start of spring?
I have no idea.
September. According to legend, if a groundhog does not see his shadow when he emerges from his hole on a ground. Stop, we have checked. Ready? If a groundhog does not see his shadow when he emerges from his hole. Okay. Just close.
Thank you guys for watching the Jack and Bekah podcast. Make sure to like, subscribe, and come back for the next video. Bye.